We're headed home. We've been shopping this morning. Spent way too much shopping in town. It's kind of busy. Not as busy as it's ever been. Not like Christmas time busy, but like end of the month busy. So it took us a little longer than we wanted to. And anyway.
We got our pack mule loaded and we're hitting the dusty trail back home.
Yep, got her loaded up, headed home. But yep, just...
Oh, whatever.
You have your seatbelt on.
I do.
Oh, I don't have mine on. Oh, that's bad. I was trying to...
Your button making the sensor go off.
My button? Or my butt?
Your button making the sensor go off. I was sitting there and those seatbelts locked in.
Well, sorry about that wiggle worm. There we go. Now we got it. I wiggled around a bit trying to get my seatbelt on. But yeah, so we got our shopping done and are headed home. Got 3 folks in here. Hello. I'm not got the chat going, I don't think, where I can see the chat.
We got her loaded up and we're making like a cow
There we
patty
go.
and hitting the trail.
Hello. Hello, Soil Sister. How are ya?
Who is it?
Black's Tropical. I missed it. Black's Tropical Homestead. I can never remember their name. Hello. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I hope we're doing good here, y'all. There we go. Somebody else popped up. She says, hello, Soil Brother and Sister, driving and listening. Well, I'm driving and filming. So...
You're riding.
I'm riding. Gary's driving. I'm riding. Gary's got all kicked back there. See, got his hand on the steering wheel. I am the co-pilot. Sometimes think I'm more than the... Hello, John.
Navigator.
We've been shopping. We made our big trip to Walmart and to Aldi and spent too much money. Hello, Miss Lynette. But yeah.
It always confuses me because we got a main customer named Lynette.
Yes, we do. We do have a main customer named Lynette. So guys, we are kicking around an Etsy store. And I think we're going to do it. Hannah has one, but she won't give me her link. I need to give you her link. She's kind of like, because I thought I could get her link and put it up and y'all could see what she makes. So she makes hats and candles and all kinds of stuff. But she's so bashful and shy. But yeah, I thought I could do that. And Gary thought it was a good idea. I thought I could do it a while back and I just kind of chickened out on it and put my soaps and lotions and some of the things on it that we can legally sell here. Ooh, wow.
Somebody was asking about my spoons. And
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'd finish
spoons.
a few of them and get them put in the Etsy store.
I am behind on my growing. Way behind on my growing. So you may not know, Soil Sister, since you're new, we were aerial sprayed accidentally. Lotions and potions. Yeah, that Hannah would love that. But anyway, we were sprayed with herbicide early in the summer, June 15th, and we struggled to grow much. And our friends and neighbors shared with us, and then I've gotten behind on, it totally, it didn't depress me, but it was very overwhelming.
And it messed up the cycle.
It messed up our cycle and just totally threw me off. That would be the best. Broke my cycle, and I'm very cycle oriented and very, I got to do the same things over and over again in the same order, or it really throws me off, which doesn't work out very well. Hello, Edna. And anyway, it just totally threw me off. And I normally grow some things in the winter in my I call them hot boxes. That's what we grew up by. Windows. I have some window boxes Gary made me that are outside. And what else are those things called? I forgot what they're called.
Cold frames.
Cold frames, yeah. They're cold frames, but I grew up, they were hot boxes. But I didn't even do those this year. And I didn't grow anything inside. Normally under my grow lights, I'll grow some microgreens and things like that. And I didn't even do that. And so we have been buying a lot of groceries. I didn't have bell peppers froze up and in the freezer to use. And we use quite a bit of bell peppers. And
No onions.
no onions stored up. And so it's really been no carrots, celery. That's been the main thing I'm buying is carrots and celery and onions. I bought and cheese because I have not figured out. I've got to figure out cheddar cheese making. I really, really do. I've had several friends tell me they'll give me a little mini fridge, and then something will happen, and either it quits or there's been several things that have happened. Like one guy, their work was getting rid of one. He spoke up for it, and then when he went to get it, somebody else had took it home, which is fine. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Heather. Hi, Rosie. So yeah, but anyway, so at some point I've got to get a fridge to make basically a cheese. I don't know what they call that, but I forgot what they call that.
Cheese safe.
Cheese. Get me a little mini
Cave.
cave. Yeah, get me a little mini fridge to make that with. And the cheddar cheese I made, we were not real tickled with. I just aged it in the refrigerator, and it got bumped around, and it just didn't turn out real good. So I don't know. Maybe we needed to let it go a little longer. I think it needed to have gone longer, but it was all right. But so yeah, we're headed home. We thought, hey, Gary says, hey, get a live started. We'll do a live headed home, and we might lose you at Opie, but because we lose internet service there.
If you lose us, just look for the next one. 'Cause we'll probably fire it back.
Fire it right back up. But what do you do when you got a 35 minute drive home? I mean, really, you chat with each other and
I look at cows in pasture.
farmland. We can look at the farmland.
All bean fields turned over.
Yep, they've been plowing the fields here. These all flood, so I don't get why they even plant here. I guess they do usually get a crop.
They get a good crop when they produce.
When it produces. Headed home from a flea market, just roaming around. Oh, that sounds fun. We love flea markets. We don't have a good one here. There's like once a year they have a really good one here. But
We might like fleas, but we like flea market.
he's a mess. Our farmers market isn't quite a flea market. It's more of like arts and crafts and farmers market, and stuff. But I haven't been. It's something that's always felt crazy, or we've had bad weather, and my time's precious and it's not worth it. I know it should be, because I do have those customers that would really appreciate it, that are dedicated enough for me to show up even on the bad days. But anyway, sorry, I forgot to turn my notifications off, and my family has a family chat going, and there's a new addition in my family, and then we got a new great nephew in my family, and then our great niece and nephew are showing hogs today and in Oklahoma, and so excited. I'm excited to see the little bit of video that my niece and her friends take, and her sister-in-law and stuff. I think it's her friends and maybe cousin. They take them and put them up on Facebook, and they're just so stinking cute. Our great nephew, I think they're 6 and 4 or 6 and 5, just little bitty things, and they're just so stinking cute, following them big old hogs around. And it's really neat to see the bigger kids coaching them and helping them, and it's just really neat to watch those 4-H and FFA kids helping those little bitty clover bud and I don't even know if they are in clover buds or if they're just showing open. I think they're just showing open. But they are cute, so cute. And so it's really fun. We'll have to try to get down one Saturday and watch them show. They'll love that. They'd love that. And we would too. Gary misses showing, I think, sometimes. misses that life, as hectic as it is at times. But yeah, so guys, we got an announcement, and I'll do another announcement video and put it up. So Wednesday night, 6 Central time, we will be guests on Lala Farms Live. So go.
Gary Ferris.
Oh, it got a little bit of a blurb. We met. Selfie stick. This thing gets heavy. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. So what are you guys up to on this fine, beautiful here in Kansas? It is an absolutely beautiful, little chilly Saturday morning.
44 degrees.
It says it's 44. Here we go. You can see me and the beautiful Flint Hills of Kansas. I hope it don't make you dizzy. Yeah.
See the gas compressor over there.
Yeah, gas compressor.
So,
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the old school, but yeah. But you can't really, the heel is wrong, but yeah. I don't know. We are running around, headed home. Gary got a he got the filter and an extra quart of oil for his pickup so he can change. Yeah, should be next month for my truck, which is what we're in. We're in my truck.
I made several trips to Missouri on this too.
Yeah, he did. He made several trips to Missouri and back on this round of oil that he's on. And I've not really gone that far. I went to Oklahoma and back, and Kansas City a couple times and back. So not really that far on mine. So it's time to. I've got a little longer to go on my oil change, but good maintenance on your vehicles helps them last longer. Also, something that I have found out that people don't know is if your gas pump for your vehicle is in your tank, they are mostly designed for that gas to cool that fuel pump.
All of them are anymore.
And so if you run on the lower half of your gas tank, your fuel pump's going to run out faster, going to wear out faster if you don't keep the gas around it to keep it cooled down. So we run on the top half of our gas tank. That's just, I need to do a Frugal Friday video on that, just to kind of do that so that folks kind of know, if they don't know, they don't know. We learned that a long time ago running Chevrolets because we had a round where we were going through gas pumps a bit, and they're like, hey, run on the top half and it'll save your fuel pump. And we're like, okay, we'll do that. So, and it works. It really does.
That and living in a place where you could have been 70 miles from a gas station.
Yeah, and living in Wyoming where we're a long way from a gas station, we've learned to run on the top half. So if it gets half a tank of gas, we fill it, and we're close to a gas station that we trust, we fill up with gas. So this morning we filled up before we left Madison and got our gas. But yeah, so
I know it's a mental thing too, but it costs less to fill up.
yeah, that is a mental thing.
I
Yeah.
know it really doesn't save you any money, but it's a mental thing. It costs less to fill up if you're filling up just a half a tank.
Yes, Marcia, it is a good practice. It is really good practice, because then if like something runs, if you run short a week or whatever, you've got.
Also, living out like we do, the middle of the night, somebody needs to go to the hospital, or somebody's in the hospital, or whatever. You got to run somewhere in the middle of the night. You've got enough fuel.
Practice. It's a good habit to fall into. But yeah. And in the long run, it pays off if you count the wear and tear on that fuel pump. And I'm going to have to switch hands because that arm was getting tired.
We still going?
Yeah, we're still going so far. Marcia says when it's hot outside, the pump goes slower and on fumes. Okay. But, yeah, we're running through Opie, so we may lose you. It may tell me I'm disconnected and have to reconnect, or it may buffer quite a bit on you guys.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're on past the famous chicken house here. You won't be able to see it out of Gary's side, but there it is. There's the famous chicken house for just a second. World famous. People come from all over. We'll tell people where we live, and they're like, well, we go to Emporia and eat at the chicken house. No, you go to Opie and eat at the chicken house. But they think since it's so close to Emporia that it's Emporia, but it's actually Opie, Kansas. So we tell people where we live by how far we are from the chicken house. But that's funny. Funny.
I was thinking about a place in Emporia that used to have a sign or a t-shirt that said they were 2 beers north of the chicken house.
2 beers north of the chicken house. When it's hot outside, pump your gas slower so that it doesn't fume. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, Marsha. I've got it on YouTube instead of on StreamYard, and so I don't see the chat all the time. No one wants to make a trip on fumes, that's for sure. Anyway, cool. I don't know
Has anybody been making any good trades or barter? I've got to work on fulfilling a barter later this afternoon.
We got some good trades and barters. So we trade firewood for feed. Gary trades labor for feed. And so one of our neighbors brought us feed yesterday. Hello. And so we're bartering that, and then we're just coming home from town and trying to keep ourselves entertained. And thought, hey, it's a good time to do a live since we're trying to get our watch hours up and get everything going. I'm really struggling to get videos out and get them filmed. So lives are where it's at today, guys, and this week and here lately. We've been doing a lot of lives. And so I know it's crazy, but it's easier to do a live than do the filming. I spend less time on a live because we're filming at the same time. If I film and then have to edit and then have to upload, it's so much more time. So I may be doing a whole lot of more things live. Thank you, Marcia. She says she's going to watch our videos all night tonight to try to get them. Thank you. Thank you. And so, yeah, we need just over 1,000 more watch hours, and then we'll have our monetization. And our goal is March 30th. March 30th is our 3-year YouTube anniversary, and we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to give away some soaps and some lotions, and we're going to give away some spoons that Gary carves, or a spoon that Gary carves, and I'm trying to think of what else we're going to give away. But anyway, we'll see. There's pending.
I better get a spoon carved.
You better get a spoon carved. So Gary's going to give away a spoon. I'm going to give away some soap and lotions, and I got to get some soaps and lotions made. And then we'll see. Oh, I've got some canning kits that we can give away. So we'll see what else we can give away and get ready for that. I may do a video soon on that as well. And we'll have to figure out how we're gonna give stuff away as well on our live. So yeah, we're going to try to do a live around March 30th for our 3-year YouTube anniversary. It is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, Marcia. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. The 4,000 watch hours have to be within 365 days. We met the 4,000 watch hours a long time ago, but it was not within the 365 days. So there is a monetization tab on your YouTube Studio page, and that you click on, and it'll show you what all you need to qualify on your subscribers and on your how many watch hours for that year that you need more. Yeah. But yeah, the watch hours and the subscribers is how they rate it. And so we're really hoping that we can reach that goal, and that'll change some things for us, and, you know, be another stream of income. Yeah. Well, that really had never been our goal until this past year, and we really started pushing towards it, and it would get discouraging, and then we would slow down, and it just really, yeah. And so lots of changes and lots of stuff going on in last year. Last year was pretty rough. So 2022 is going to be better. You need internet and a computer to grow. I understand, Marcia. Those can be big hurdles to jump through. It's very difficult to edit on your phone and try to do everything on your phone. I totally get that.
But you can use the internet at other places of business and stuff.
Right.
We've done that a lot.
We have.
And I think even a couple of the big channels has said that's how they started until they got really going, because they would go use Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah. But a good computer and internet does help things. And so that's kind of our hope, that that monetization would help us to get to, as well as that it can reimburse us for the equipment we've already invested, because we have invested quite a bit in equipment, and I've enjoyed it. It's a great hobby. I love it. But
It's helped us network a lot.
well, Marcia, that is not actually in the Bible. That's a misquote. He does give us more than we can handle, or we wouldn't need him. But he'll never give us more than he can't handle. So, yeah. But it was a pretty overwhelming year. But, yeah. Because if we could handle everything on our own, we wouldn't need him. So, that's kind of, I don't know. Sorry, I got on a soapbox there, but that's a little bit of, yeah. Sorry, Marcia. Didn't mean to bash your comment or anything. Just, that can be discouraging to folks if they're in a bad spot and they think, well, I can't handle this. Okay, good, Marcia. Sorry. But sometimes people get that quoted. Some folks, I'm not saying you're doing this, Marcia, but some folks quote that as like it's a Bible verse, and it's really not. So, yeah. It's kind of like money's, what was it? There's the money one.
Money's the root.
Money's the root of all evil, when it's really the love of money, which is greed. Greed is the root of all kinds of different evils.
The Bible says that God doesn't let you go through temptation, that he doesn't provide a way of escape.
Right.
That's what it says. It doesn't say he doesn't give things you can't handle. He obviously gives you things you can't handle, like sin nature.
Yep.
But he can handle sin nature,
Yeah.
and that's why he sent Jesus.
And he gave us a way out through Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, Marcia, we need him. You are exactly right. We all need him every day. So yeah. Yeah, he's the only reason why we're here. Any of us are here. Because he creates each and every one of us for his purpose. And we have to choose whether or not we step into that purpose, though. So sometimes it's a minute-by-minute choice, too, to choose our own way or choose his way. And thankfully, he's gracious and faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So, yeah. And thankfully, he doesn't leave us. He's always there. So.
And when we walk on this journey and we trip and we fall, God doesn't, when we get back up, God doesn't say, okay, completely go back to the beginning and start all over again. He says, the trail's right here, step back on it.
Yeah. Step over here. Follow me. Follow me. He
Follow
says,
me.
follow me. And he's all right there. He never leaves us, and that's amazing. That's amazing.
Never leave you nor forsake
Thank
you.
you. Yep. So, wow, we've been live for 25 minutes.
And we went all the way through Opie Live.
we made it through Opie.
And we made it through Madison.
Yeah, traveling and yeah, you're right, Marcia. It is better to visit. Thank you. We're glad you got to visit with us too. Sometimes I wish that the camera would show the beauty that we see, but it's kind of doesn't show exactly what I can see. Hello, Nick. Yes, glorifying him. And I noticed that you were live and I missed it. Your little pop-up lives, Nick, I can't keep up with. But it's okay. It's okay. Keep doing them. That'll help you out a lot.
Helps us out.
It helps us out. So keep doing your little pop-up lives,
I
Nick.
think it also helps us to connect with people.
Yeah. It's more personable.
Yeah, and the lives aren't really my thing. The how-to videos are my thing. But the lives allow us to connect and build community.
Yeah.
And we like that. And we're all about community here.
So we'll watch the replay on your lives when we can. So keep doing them. If we can't make it, keep doing them. We'll watch the replays. But yeah, I started to watch one this morning, and he was moving the nose of one of his mounts that he has. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a coyote or something. But yeah. Okay, you're gonna start lives after 160 subs. That's a good goal. That's a good goal, Marcia.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out Kansas Misfits,
Yeah, go check out Marcia's channel.
If you
Kansas
like it,
Misfit.
Subscribe.
Yep, Kansas Misfit. Go check her out, and if you like her videos, subscribe and show her some love, y'all. Look at that handsome man. His aviator glasses and a big old beard.
Where? I don't see. Where's that?
We'll pop down the mirror and look in the mirror. You'll see him.
That scares me.
Oh,
Good
goodness.
thing there was a cover over that. I might have wrecked.
Oh, whatever. He's something else, y'all. Something else. But, yeah, we're almost home.
So ugly I have to turn off the light when I brush my teeth to keep from scaring myself in the mirror.
We got a mile to go, y'all. We just passed the mile marker for the mile before our house. Oh, we love you too, Marcia. We do.
Those working pins are a little hard to
Miss.
recognize once they cut the trees out.
I know. It's crazy. So the...
I think I would have left shade trees over my
I think I would have too. They may have been in the way or something. Dying or something. Lose a lot of trees out here from the aerial spraying for the pastures. And since we're out, I mean, this is our view from our house. And I don't know if you can see the ridge line way back there that's like 15 miles away.
See Curry's pins.
Yeah, see Curry's pins and house. But yeah, that is what it looks like right before you turn into our house. So, I wish it would show better. It's just so beautiful out here.
Flint Hills looks like.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful here, and we absolutely love it. But
Flint Hills is an amazing place to be.
it is an amazing place to be. It's an amazing place to homestead. So we made it home, and I don't know. Do you want to keep going live for just a little bit longer?
While we're carrying in stuff.
Carrying in our groceries. See what all junk. I did need some wheat flour, so we got some organic wheat flour, and
We're gonna start eating a little more wheat,
we're gonna
a little
start.
more
Yeah,
bread. We're gonna do sourdough. I guess
Yeah.
crackers was our big thing.
yeah. Crackers is what we wanted to make. We're gonna make some crackers and sourdough. I want to make sourdough crackers, so we're gonna give them a go. I gotta gather my trash too. We had a breakfast date this morning and got breakfast at our local gas station.
Finest restaurant.
Finest restaurant in town. No, not really.
There's another one open now.
We do have another one open now.
For a while, there was the only one.
Yep. Besides the grocery store. Oh, I missed it, Marshall. Let me see if I can get it to pop up again. Yes, when it's green, it is beautiful. It is gorgeous, especially after they burn and that green pops through. It's really pretty. Let's see. We're gonna have to make a couple trips because I still got my camera to unload too. But, oh, sorry, it's gonna be a little bumpy for a bit while I close all the doors and don't get hung up in the door. There we go. Yeah, we're walking around. Gonna go in the house. My house is a wreck. It needs cleaned. But I did some cleaning yesterday and got sidetracked and didn't get it done, but get the whole house cleaned. But it's one of those things you hit with a lick and a promise is what they used to say. Give it a lick and a promise. Yeah. Luckily, Gary's got an arm hand-free. He can open the door for me. Thank you, baby. All right, here we go. I get in the house. Oh, put the groceries on the table. All right. Oh, I brought the trash in. I meant to go buy the trash can. I'll go when I go get my camera. All right, I'm gonna head back out and get my camera. Oh, thank you, Edna. Thank you for subbing. And Gary wanted to thank you for the birthday wishes. All right, here we go. I'll go buy the trash can. Put my trash in the trash. Just keep my truck from being all trashy on the inside. Take a little bit of trash out every time you get out. You get trash, put it in a bag and take it out with you. It helps keep your vehicle clean. All right, got that in the trash can. Gonna go grab my camera. We did a little bit of filming this morning in the truck with my camera, and so we hid it under Gary's coat so that no one would see it in town. All right, he probably wants his coat took in too. Grab his coat, grab my camera. Oops, sorry, it's getting a little bumpy and wobbly. Yeah. All right, here we go. Gonna get dizzy. Spinning around. Carry that big old honking thing in the house. The cats are looking to see if they can get into the trash can that I just put stuff in, but they can't. Oh, yeah, you got a GoPro 9, Marcia? That's awesome. We have not got a GoPro. We have been looking at them and wanting one. I tried to order one, and something happened. And I've been working with GoPro trying to get my account back up with GoPro because it... Hey, Doug! We are just doing a surprise live. We finally made it home. We've been shopping. Gary's putting groceries away. And how many hours left? Well, if you look, whoops, that bag fell. Doug, if you look at like what my studio says on my app on my phone, we are at like 2,954. And if you look at YouTube on the monetization tab, it's just like it was like 10 hours more than yesterday is all I can remember, because we're almost 3 years old, so we lose hours every day. And I fired it up early this morning and I can't remember what it was, Doug, but it's still for the monetization tab, it's still that 2,800 and such. It didn't quite catch up like I thought it would give today's numbers, or the numbers today that it would give the numbers that it had yesterday on my studio. But they're running quite a bit different, like 100. Yeah, they're running like 100 hours behind. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or what. So it is helping. Thank you for watching our videos. on your accounts. That really helped us a lot. I mean, a whole lot. And on Studio, on my YouTube Studio app, it really shows how much it helped. But I don't understand why they show them different. Your coffee was open, dear.
Uh-oh.
It looks like it's still closed. Oh, it's
That
got a split in it.
Fell, but something hit it.
Broke it. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'll find Mason.
We'll put it in a jar. Well, hello, Jep. Thank you. It's usually a day lag. Maybe I looked too early this morning. Jep says hi his way. All right. So now we're putting groceries away.
There's milk and eggs in the fridge.
There are milk and eggs in the fridge. I'm going to show you my dirty refrigerator. It's full. It's full of leftovers. You're Filipino. Well, welcome from the Philippines. Welcome to Kansas, Jep. Yeah, trying to get one-handed, doing things one-handed. I probably ought to relent and put it on my camera. We're going to start sourdough again. It's been a long time since I've done sourdough. It's a couple years or so ago I started sourdough starter and then just let it go because we just didn't hardly eat bread. And so now we have started to introduce a little bit of bread into our diet. I'm glad that you found us too, Jep. And, yes, yeah. Welcome, friend. So, I got some seeds that I've been looking for and haven't been able to find because they've been sold out on all of the seed places that I like to buy online. So, I found some oregano seeds at Walmart. And I've been looking for these for a couple years. Pepperoncinis. I love pepperoncinis, but they've been sold out. So I got some. So we'll be starting pepperoncinis. Oh, bye, Heather. Have a good afternoon. So, yeah, Gary's going to put his coffee in a jar. And forget that. Coffee in a jar. Coffee. I don't think I have any more whiskey in the jar up there. I have a friend that sometimes, every so many years, he'll make some whiskey just specifically for medicinal purposes. And so he just does it every few years, just enough to and he shared a little bit with me one year, and it lasted, because I just put just a little splash, because I can't do cough syrup, to make like a hot toddy or something if I'm sick. But I haven't been real sick, so yeah. But you want a great herb garden? I am thinking about moving mine, Marcia. Really am. Mine has been took over by the garlic. And I thought I would move the garlic. But I'm thinking I'm going to leave the garlic and start a new herb garden. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're watching us in the middle of the night? That's awesome, Jep. It's in the middle of the night. It's midnight. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, I really would like to expand my herb garden. And it won't fit where I have my garden. So I'm going to have to move it. I just really thinking about, I know someone who is an amazing rock layer. Wouldn't know who that would be. And one of his many talents is...
You going to get Joe to come over here and do that?
Try to get Mr. Gary Cargill to the thing is time. I hate to ask him to do something like that.
$5 an hour.
$25 an hour.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, I know. You have to work on credit. Maybe we can barter. But anyway, yeah. Yes, for tinctures. I did buy some vodka for tinctures.
We don't like it as well. It has a different smell to it.
I don't give my complete address. Thank you, though, Jep. We live in Kansas. There's Gary. So we made it in. We're set, taking a rest. It's bad when you go to town and you're wore out and you have to rest.
There's too many people.
It's a lot of people. And it's crazy because went to Kansas City and there were way more people on Thursday than here. And I think, oh my gosh, there's so many people. And Luke's like, oh, that's not bad because most people are staying in because they're afraid of things right now. So.
The town south of us has less people in it than the Walmart.
Yeah. 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 The town south of us has less than 100 people or right around 100 people. And the one north of us has less than 1,000. So now if you add the community, like the folks in the outlying areas, you know, it's got quite a bit of people. Yes, we went to Wally World. Went to Wally World and to Aldi. And Blue Stem. And Goods. We went to Goods to get our honey.
Goods is a local owned grocery store.
Yeah. But they're out of the Sweetheart honey that is bottled in Iola, Kansas. We like that honey. Our friend did not that we usually barter with. He didn't harvest this year. So yeah. So we haven't been able to barter for honey with him. So yeah. Yeah, Aldi's and Blue Stem. And, oh, Marsha, I found a pair of shoes. So I have the little Twisted X moccasins that have the sunflowers embroidered on the side of them. And when Gary was in there yesterday or the day before, whatever day Gary was in Blue Stem, he had saw that they had a pair on sale.
Wednesday when I run cattle to the sale.
So he'd noticed they had some on sale, and he's like, couldn't remember what size you had or if you wanted another pair. So we bought a pair today for almost half price of what we bought my other ones for. A good $40, $60 off, $60 off, I think, $60 or $70 off. And that was almost half price. And we're going to put them in the closet because I've not wore out my ones I have. But yeah, I was so excited. And they're not my everyday shoes that I wear every day. And so, for my everyday dress shoes. And, like if I'm going to town or something, that's what I'll wear. If I'm running around here, I'm going to be barefooted or in my chore boots. So, and then if I go to work, I'll have some good tennis shoes that I wear to work. But anyway, hello, treasure hunter. I was super excited that he had found that. And they had chicks. Today was chick day, Marsha, Blue Stem. They had chicks. I was so excited. Gary said, no, I don't care what she tells you. We are not getting any more chicks.
That guy didn't know what to say.
No, he didn't. He was kind of like, well, if I could, you could see it in his mind. If I could make a sale, I'm making a sale. So but they had little ducks, and they were a different kind of ducks than what I have, but I don't need any more ducks because I have over a dozen ducks now. So I've got to get rid of some male ducks. I've got too many male ducks. So what do I have? I have 5 Muscovies. Is that correct? 5 Muscovies, 6 Pekings, and 1 Mallard Drake. So I have plenty. And 2 of my Pekings are Drakes. And so I have 4 Drakes altogether. My Mallard Drake, my Peking, I have 2 Peking Drakes, and I have 1 Muscovy Drake. So I have plenty of Drakes. And it's not time for Thanksgiving or anything. And we're not big duck eaters. but they are ready to be. And maybe we should process them and try to sell them.
I'm thinking about trying to make my grandma's duck dressing.
Oh yeah, make Grandma Adkins duck dressing. That'd be good. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I haven't eaten a lot of duck since I was a kid. Tame duck. We ate a little bit of wild duck one time. But yeah, it might be interesting to try duck again. But yeah, Gary's carving. How did that go, Marcia? It is the people, Edna, that wears you out. We're isolated quite a bit, to a point I would say that we're isolated. You know, we just see, I mean, seriously, I might see 10 people in a day if I'm working. If I'm not working, I see the 2 people I'm living with. And maybe some cars go by and maybe somebody drops by the house. But we don't have neighbors close. You know, there are cars go by if I'm, you know, but to actually interact with people or be around people. And people have gotten so rude. I mean, horribly rude. And so I saw a TikTok this morning about a guy that he held the door open for a lady. And hello, Chuck. Yeah, they do. They find their food. Marsha, I have to be careful because here the eagles are out. And we're in such an open spot. They take my chickens. And so, and I've had quite a few hawks out. So there were 2 hunting yesterday. And so I really was watching my cats. And,
They could take a few cakes.
Yeah. I try not to be rude. Sometimes I get off in my own world. But like,
Sometimes rudeness is accidental.
I think so. Maybe so. So I don't know, but yeah, I saw a TikTok where a guy held the door open for a lady and she didn't say thank you, so he grabbed her and put her back in the store and told her to say thank you. He said, "You're not going to say thank you," and she kind of looked at him, gave him a dirty look. It was completely staged. So he grabbed her and put her back in the store and shut the door, and then he opened the door and she said thank you. but it was just like, yeah, just, it's almost like people are just like, I don't know, it's just sad. It's just sad, you know. You can say excuse me, you can still smile at people, you can still interact with people. It's just, people drive me crazy some days.
Well, if you're nice to people, they might give you COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. They might give you
the virus.
Yeah. The super flu.
Super flu. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's just, this whole seeing people as biohazards is really, it causes a lot of division, I think. I think it gives people an excuse to not be kind sometimes. But all of the employees of the businesses we frequented were, I didn't go into one of the businesses with you. Everybody was super kind there. It was the customers being so rude to everybody, staff and to other customers. Hi, Beth. Happy Saturday to you, too. How is your rooster working out? I hope he is not too aggressive.
Hot water helps them be less aggressive. They get a lot less aggressive when you pull their heads off and put them in hot water and pluck them.
This is the one I took her and we met and had lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
That sold.
Yeah. I didn't go all the way up there. We met in Eskridge. Went to Eskridge and. Yeah, the raccoons and skunks, the vultures usually wait till something is already passed. But the owls and the skunks and the hawks will real sure get them, and the raccoons. My wife's name is Beth. She had to look at my phone, LOL. Yeah, Beth Finch is on here, and she's our friend. And so I was speaking to her.
Oh, is that Treasure Hunter?
Treasure Hunter,
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember
yep.
his wife's name.
Beth, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. So I met Beth Finch in Eskridge last month and had I guess it was in January, wasn't it? Early January. I don't remember. Maybe late December, early January. Met her and had lunch, and I had an extra rooster that she liked, and I took him to her. And so yeah, but had a great visit, and she's super nice, super kind. So I was curious at how how his temperament is with different ladies and on a different homestead. Gary's over here carving away. He's really liking his carving tools that Luke bought him for his birthday. They're speeding the process up, aren't they?
They're good tools.
They're a lot faster than the tools he had already. So yeah. But we're just hanging out, kicking it and chilling, right?
If it hangs out now, it'll get chilled. That's for sure.
Oh, awesome. He comes running with the others when you go outside. Good. I'm glad Mister's doing good. Let's see. The rooster was hatched out in August. Treasure Hunter said he used to carve pigs and monkeys from peach pits. Treasure Hunter, I am so sorry. I cannot remember your first name. I'm having a senior moment. Neil, is that correct? Is it Neil? Maybe it's Neil. Neil, that's all right. Okay, I got it right before you put it up. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Young but doing his job. Yeah, he should be old enough to do his job. Some of my girls started laying this week. Beth is your wife. Yes. So yeah, we have been, and I started TikTok. I haven't put a video out yet, but I did start a Pathways Homestead account for TikTok. So I'm going to have to put up a video. I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit and see if it's something I want to do. But yeah, so one of my friends sent me a video this week that was super hilarious. So, but anyway, it just really was funny. So, I thought, well, and Becca says, oh, you'll love it. Sorry, Marcia. Marcia said she saw a rooster do his job for the first time. It was scary. Sorry, Marcia. No, it looks a little violent, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, just another app on your phone. And to me, I guess it'd be just another social media to have to keep up with. But we'll see. I don't know. I may try doing like a video a week on there. She said I could go back and put my shorts that I've filmed on my phone, put them on there. So I may do that. We'll see. I'm still kind of, it takes me a while to warm up to some things. I mean, YouTube's been going for years and years and years, and we've just started in the last 3 years. We've been watching YouTube for several years, just looking things up, and had a couple of channels we followed. But Jane 0 and Living Traditions.
Idaho
Hillbilly. Those were the main 3 that we followed. And one of the Alaska channels. No, I got that mixed up. Wasn't there an Alaska channel we followed too sometimes? I mean, not real regular, but we would go and watch them every now and then.
I don't remember who.
But it's not one we watch anymore. Mm-hmm. It's like I think they quit. And the Jeep guy. Wrangler Star. We watched him for a while. And yeah.
Just a few of his
videos. But yeah, so now it's like, do I spend my time doing this or do I spend my time doing that? Yeah, Marcia, that's a difficult choice to make when you need to. Simple Living Alaska.
We
Yeah.
might watch that one now.
Yeah, we do watch that one now a little bit. Those are some neat kids, aren't they? Ariel and Eric.
I think it's awesome that their names are the main characters off of Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
Ariel and Eric.
and he would notice that. He's a little bit of a Disney fan.
I don't know. My kids made me watch the Disney movies a lot.
And the way his brain works, he just remembers some of that stuff.
See, here's my spoon I'm working on. Oh,
Chuck says he never noticed that.
there's my spoon I'm working
Isn't that
on.
cool? Look at that spoon. That's so cool. Oh, all the off-grid channels from from Jason. Yeah, Jason put up a new little thing this morning. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
Jason.
Crocker.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he does with this new property that he's got. It's really interested to see what he does with the new property. I'll skip the drama and just see what he does with the property. But yeah. And then, but yeah, well, guys, I guess I better get off here and fix some lunch. You went to the prior meetup. Did we meet you there and just
Who,
forget
Treasure
Treasure Hunter?
Well, we discussed that on the last one he was on, I think.
Did ya when I went to do the chickens?
Maybe. I don't know, but...
Are you carving that spoon with only a knife? Chuck wants to know. No, Chuck, he has a knife that has like a hook thing. And then Luke bought him for his birthday, a carving kit. And that really has sped things up.
So these are what Luke got me. There's a spoon hook, what that is, and a gouge, which that has a curve to it, gouge, and then just a whittling knife. But this is what I've used for a while.
I'm going to get it closer.
This is a Schrade Old Timer carving jack, and it has a small hook or curve, and it's got a carving blade, a whittling blade, and it's got, that is like a 90-degree little scoop. And there's a big hook. And then here's a curved gouge and a flat gouge. And I've been using that for about a year. I think I got it for my birthday
last year, yeah.
And I've used it last year or 2 years ago.
It was last year.
Last year. And then for years I have used this. It's just simply a little push gouge, a little curved gouge from Harbor Freights, and I've carved several spoon bowls with it, and just use my Barlow knife to carve with, and then use this to scoop the bowl out.
We are in southeast Kansas in Greenwood County.
And we met a lot of people at Pryor, and you described yourself last time, and maybe I remember you, maybe I don't.
That's it, though. There was sometimes there's so many people.
And we did man Robertson Belly Acres table
Yes.
for a little while.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And I definitely didn't. I don't think I had a beard then.
Yeah, you didn't. You had
I'm
you
trying to
should.
remember what time of year it was.
It was spring, late spring, so you had your Western mustache. Oh, Chuck's daughter got him some of those from Harbor Freights, but haven't developed the patience that it takes to use them.
A lot of times it's a kind of a luck of the draw on Harbor Freight carving tools. I bought a set that had that gouge in it that was pretty good and held an edge good. I bought another set later that didn't hold an edge. But definitely they all needed sharpened when I got them. So try to sharpen it. That will help usually. And if you're going to whittle, you got to figure out how to sharpen at some point, because you got to keep your knives sharp.
So there it is, y'all. Keep your knives sharp.
And keep your powder and your underwear dry.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to get off here and get some lunch fixed. I'm hungry. We got plenty of leftovers, and gonna get some lunch. And I pray you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for coming in here with us, y'all, and spending time with us. And we love you and we appreciate you. And remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Didn't know Robertson's Belly Acres until they threw Auntie Ann out of the van. Oh gosh. Enjoy your lunch. God bless. Good night. Or good night. I'm used to doing Sunday evening.
Night.
Good night. No. Have a good day, y'all. Be blessed. Remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much. We're going to sign off. Good night. Or good afternoon. Gary's just going to laugh at me. He's not going to tell you guys bye. See you later. Now I got to figure out how to end it. How do I end the live on YouTube? There it is.